It's Chintueezy back with another review. This time it's another pair of Air Max 90s. It's a kind of special edition pair, I would say, Air Max 90s NRG. So I'm not going to waste any time, let's get straight into the review of this trainer. If you're new to the channel, then I suppose it's important to know that I like to review Air Max 90s, I do Air Max 97s, Diodoras, Reeboks, just things that maybe aren't the usual hyped up trainers. Anything that I really like. So if that's the kind of thing you're into, then please subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Let's have a look at this pair in a bit more detail. Start off by giving you some of the code details. It is Air Max 90 NRG, deep royal blue, light smoke grey. As I've said before, if you watch my videos, I go half a size up for Air Max 90, especially the recrafted model. So this pair is known by a few names. It's called Air Max 90 Grime, Air Max 90 Garage. Maybe that's just a UK thing because those are music genres that are big in this country, or were big in this country. I think it might be a Europe only release based on the stockists that I've seen supplying this trainer. The first thing you can see here is it has this little gold tag. It's got a kind of smiley face, got a 9 and a 0, 90. So that little tick there and the 90 reminds me a little bit of the little thing you got with this trainer here, which is the Air Max 97 Have a Nice Day, which you had in the front of that trainer. Not exactly the same thing, but it reminds me of that. And I'm a big fan of little details like that. Anything you can get that makes a trainer a little bit different, I'm always up for that. So this is kind of gold, quite nice little tag that hangs there. Another nice features on this trainer are when you look at the swoosh or the tick, you can see that it's kind of stitched in. And I don't know if that's to do with vinyl. This is based on pirate radio, and obviously that in the 90s would have involved playing vinyl, and I think that's a link to maybe the look of vinyl with the kind of grooves that you would get there. So that's a nice little detail. As you can see, you have contrast stitching all around the main element of the trainer. So you have this white stitching on this navy colour here, and I think that works well. The main colourway is this blue colour, and you've got that contrast stitching on this area on the toe box. Also, the toe box itself is this grey mesh with this kind of plastic, almost caging put on top. That's nice. But only one of the flaws I've seen so far is, and I was lucky enough to get two pairs of these, so I'll check the second pair that comes, is that you get this creasing here. And I've had that on both pairs, and I've only tried them on a couple of times, so I hope that's not permanent, but I kind of think it is. So I'll see what happens with my second pair. I'm not sure I'll send them back because of that, because these are sold out and they're going to be hard to get anyway. Then you've got red around the air bubble, you've got red on the Air Max sign there, and you've got red on the back, and you've got an unusual back tag with the tick or the swoosh, and you've got air there, and then you've got a sound wave across the back. That is a really nice touch. I do like that, it's distinctive and different. That's one of the things that drew me to the trainer. As usual, you've got navy on the Nike Air Max sign there. Another detail worth looking at, apart from this, is you get these nice laces, and these, I'll put them on when I put them on feet, but these have a sort of waxy looking finish to them that is a bit different from the normal. I think these are nice. To get an extra pair of laces is a good touch. In terms of extras, these remind me a little bit of the Compass Air Max 90 that I reviewed on my channel recently, just in the way that they are fairly accessible as an Air Max 90, but they're also a little bit different as well. One of the major features that is different about this trainer is the outsole. So what you've got here is that on the right foot you have this clear outsole in the same usual pattern of the Air Max 90, and then you've got that pirate symbol, or that skull, which is synonymous with being a pirate, and then you've got the kind of sound coming out of there as well, and obviously these sound rings as well to symbolise the theme of pirate radio. And then this side is slightly different, and I like this side even a little bit better. This has got an antenna and a kind of council block or a building, the kind of building you would have got a pirate radio station would have set up in the UK. So if you didn't know, this pair is known as an Air Max 90 Grime or Garage or just pirate radio. and there was a white pair that came out as well with I think a mini swoosh here, mainly leather. I don't like them at all. I'm not a fan of all white trainers, so that theme of pirate radio is tied in throughout the shoe.
I know that I've got a lot of US subscribers, and what's important to understand in thinking about why Nike might link the theme of pirate radio to a trainer that's basically got the colours of the UK flag is because pirate radio has been such a big part of some of the musical scenes in London and across the UK. Growing up, Air Maxes are definitely king in the UK. I mean, that's quite a big statement, but I'm pretty sure of that. I would say that we're not really into Jordans as tough as Americans are. We're an Air Max nation, really. And in the early 90s, when Garage was coming up, which is a kind of former house, and even the beginnings of grime, we used to have like local pirate radio stations, and certainly in my area, that was what I listened to. That was where you'd get music. It would be unfiltered, no adverts. DJs would just play what they want. It was underground music, and it was kind of like the sort of heart and soul of kind of local music and that kind of thing. And then people started emceeing on top of that. Garage was huge, obviously. MC started emceeing on top of that. That kind of turned into grime. You've got artists today like Stormzy. Obviously, some of the pioneers like Wiley, Kano, Gets, all those kind of guys are still around as well. So being into kind of London culture, and I'm sure it's the same in other big cities in the UK as well, it was a big part of growing up. So linking that with an Air Max 90, that's just a trainer we wear all the time. So putting those two themes together is really good. I think that Nike have kind of tapped into something that's a real passion of people like me. So that's another reason why this shoe is a standout for me.
A great shoe as far as I'm concerned. If you get a chance to pick this up, they cost £125. I think they're worth getting. They look good on feet, so especially if the theme means something to you, then I would definitely recommend that you get these. But so peace and love from Chin Tweezy, and I will see you on the next one.